All right, GMTV show 169-ish. All right, gentlemen, how you guys doing?
Hey, we got Santa Claus from the West Coast.
Hello,
How you
guys.
doing, Santa Claus?
I'm doing good. I'm multitasking.
What are you doing?
I'm cooking in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and we're having penny pasta tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very good.
Easy.
Very good. A classic.
Zucchini for a vegetable.
Mhm.
And the wife is working real hard, and we're trying to get our house in order for Christmas, and we're running behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're
Well, you
running
look
behind.
good. The beard is looking full.
Well, I know. Can you
Santa
Ed,
eyes?
Is that real?
It is real. Can you believe it?
You grew in a week?
I'm telling you, Ed, I keep looking at Ed's videos, photos, right, with Ed with the beard, and I'm looking at I'm going, oh my God. This is what the family wanted.
That's right.
And then I get to
Fantastic.
play Santa for Christmas for my grandson.
It's perfect.
It's great.
So I'm not trimming it, guys. I'm just letting it just come out, Ed.
Let that baby go.
Yeah, I'm just letting it come out, and
I
then
like it.
and I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
You think you're going to get like a Letterman?
Well, you know what, Will? That is funny. I said that the other day to my wife. I said, maybe I should just do a Letterman.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it keep going.
Yeah.
The hell with shaving anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's great. I like it. I definitely. Well, Merry Christmas to you. I can't believe it's Christmas like in a minute.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Like
I
can't
look at
believe
Will.
it.
Will's. Will give.
I'm like,
Hey, Will. I'm drinking hot chocolate. I mean, what the hell? What is happening, Ed?
you're like, it's amazing. You got all the Christmas stuff going on, and I have nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. I do nothing for Christmas.
Will Baird. Between you and me, we have the Christmas colors going on.
Yeah.
There you go.
We got your Christmas green and red, just like we planned it at the meeting.
That's right. And we did not even discuss it beforehand. We
No, we did not.
It just happened.
Ed, I'm digging your tie-dye shirt, brother.
This
Yeah,
is
me
from
too.
Creamery Station. I don't know if you know these guys. This is a band called Creamery Station.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
I'd go and hear him
And
just to
they,
get their
Don DeStefano, who's a harmonica player. Do you know Don?
No, should I?
Yeah, I don't know. He used to come to my jams, and
Okay.
and they formed this band. So it's Jim Cater from the Bernadettes. You remember the Bernadettes?
Sure.
So Jim Cater and Don DeStefano, he's also in the Bernadettes.
Okay.
And Jim Cater's son, who was, obviously his son is 20-something years younger than him. And they are all on the road traveling around periodically, touring with this band, doing real well. They did the first ever gig at my jam at 323. And now they're on tour. I actually saw them in Colorado last summer. 2 summers ago.
Wow, that's very cool. Did he used to show up with like this huge case of harmonicas, like 25 harmonicas?
Great player.
What the hell is that?
The band is great, and they like tour in. They don't have like a bus or anything. They like have like a truck with a trailer, and then another truck and a car, and they have, like merch people and boyfriends and girlfriends that travel with them, and it's like they just go out for a month or 2 or 3 at a time and tour around the country. It's really kind of fun.
And it's just like the 4 of them, or were you saying that they bring all those people along?
You bring them all along. They
bring them all
cars.
along.
Like,
okay, so it's like
so it's like a caravan, that shows up at venues.
It's like a Taylor Swift tour. Yeah.
Right. And I saw them in Colorado at a brewery in Denver, in Littleton, Colorado, I think it was. And they were great. And I bought some merch. I bought my merch shirt, my tie-dye shirt.
Yes, I love it.
That's where all the revenue is.
I wonder if they have my size. Can I still get it?
An extra small?
Yeah, I'll bet you. I'm 2X. You know,
Will, I love you.
3X. So
3X, Ed. 3X. Yeah, 3X.
3X. All right, I'll see
3X. 3X.
In
3X.
In the name of
3X.
Christmas giving, I will see if I can get you a 3X shirt.
Oh my God!
I'm headed there.
But it is cool. They got a cool logo.
It is cool.
Wow.
I'm loving it, Ed.
That is very cool.
It
very,
is.
very
It's
cool.
cool.
It's very cool. So,
I've never seen.
How you been doing?
I've never seen the Jam Van before. Does it look like that shirt? I've heard of it, but cool. Very cool.
So, Will Barrett, how you doing up in Boston? Is there snow?
We're doing well. There's no snow here. Although I was working on having a green screen that would have snow in it, and it kept locking up my computer and making my hair look gray.
Green screen going on.
So so this is like the best thing I could do is like sort of a aura thing coming across.
Yeah.
But Christmas is coming here just as it is down there. It's just going to be a little colder. And we continue to have problems with mass transit. They finally figured out part of the reason why the trains were bursting into flames was that the tracks were built about 2 inches too close to one another on the train lines. So they were like, what's that funny smell? Right? It's like metal burning against metal.
Right.
So solutions are happening in Boston. Things are on their way up. Yeah.
Well, good stuff. So, play a song. You are opening. Bill Nolan is playing at the Five Fingers Pie Company tonight. Or
Exactly. I saw the flyer. Yeah.
It sounds like a Greek curse.
Fingers. It's the magic Five Company.
There you go.
I think that's a Greek curse. That like I give you the 5.
The magic 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I think it's good. I think it is. I think I just gave you guys.
Why don't you kick us off with a song?
Yeah.
You want me to hit up a song?
Please.
Right.
All right. I think I can do that. I used to be able to do that. nice way to start the night.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. That is the perfect combination to put both songs together.
I know it's like three songs in one. Yeah.
Yes.
That works great. You do a nice job making that happen.
Exactly. It was beautiful.
I used to play with a band, and we did we did Shake Your Booty, shake.
Oh, yeah,
shake,
sure.
Shake
Sure.
Your Booty. But we mashed it up with Shakedown Street by the Grateful Dead.
Oh.
So wow, that's a cool.
Shake your dun dun dun. Da, 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 da.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
The whole song went back and forth between the two songs. It was kind of fun.
Cool.
Very cool. We gotta figure out good mashups.
It's great, like switching back and forth.
No,
I like that.
So you do a lot of mashups, don't you, Wilbur?
Now, Ed, where are you going to be at Christmas? Or are you
I'm invited for Christmas. Christmas is weird for me because my parents have both passed away, and so
sorry.
I don't go somewhere, necessarily for Christmas. But I've been invited for Christmas, and so there'll be gift giving and roast beef dinner and whatnot in Connecticut. I'll be in Connecticut.
You get taken in, yeah.
Someone takes you in. I call that Aunt Mabel. I'm Aunt Mabel, where they're like, oh, so this is Aunt Mabel, but Aunt Mabel isn't your aunt. She's just like gonna come and pretend she's in family. I'm like, okay, I'm Aunt Mabel,
Right? Aunt Mabel's the one with the beard. Yeah. Okay.
Who
frightens the children?
Yeah. What are your T-shirts of Aunt Mabel? So holidays are weird. When you're David Robinson, who's coming for your family? You got like a big family coming. Who else is going to be there?
Me or David?
No, David.
Oh, David.
Oh, yeah. You guys know I'm a family man, and I do all the cooking. Obviously, I do it all, and I will do it again. I did it Thanksgiving, right? Every year, everybody comes here. Okay, so yes, so it'll be turkey, it'll be ham, it'll be all the trimmings that you can think of, right? All of it,
right?
And exchanging gifts. But like I say, as you guys probably will, Ed, I know you probably noticed, I'm doing reruns of Christmas videos and other reruns because, guys, my drums are packed down. I set up in front of the fireplace. So in order to burn wood, right? In order to burn wood, and we're not burning my wood, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, are you burning?
Right. So the drums come down, and that's when the drums are in cases. They're in front of the fireplace now, but I got to get them stored away. It's a project. And then I got to make room. I have a SWR bass amp. That is where the Christmas tree is supposed to go.
Right.
So I got to roll that out, guys. That's got to be stored too.
Oh God.
And
my back hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Will, that's why I wanted to go with the smaller set, so I could easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That was very smart. Yeah.
Guy, I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah.
And Ed, every time I look in the damn mirror and I look at this beard, I go, shit. Here's my real Will. Will, you guys know I'm usually clean.
It's white. You're like, what?
I know, guys. I know.
I think this is great, though. I like this look. If you take the hat off, I'll still like it. It's not just a Santa Claus thing. I think it's a David thing.
Oh, well.
I think it works.
I wish I had the hair on my face that on my head, because I'm bald.
But that brings more intensity to it.
Exactly. You guys got beautiful hair. Everybody that comes on the show, I see, they got beautiful hair. It's just, and
you're just like, you bastards, yeah.
It's all good. No, you know what? Bald head doesn't mean anything anymore. In fact, all the cool guys have bald heads, right? Like,
it's true.
I'm not talking Telly Savalas. I'm talking
I know.
I'm talking about like The Rock, and Bruce Willis, and they all have bald. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yep. And if they aren't bald, then they make themselves look bald. Right. Like Sting, shaving his head, and it's like I look more intelligent this way. He just does it because he wants to do it. I would shave my head, but I'm scared of what would come out. It looked pretty strange. I'm pretty funny looking anyway. So
no, man, you look good. You look beautiful. You're handsome.
Well, of course, I'm on a 2-inch by 2-inch screen. Anyone would look handsome.
Well,
but you're a good guy to say that. Thank you. God bless you.
Good stuff. So Will Baird, why don't you do another song for us?
Exactly.
Sure,
exactly.
I can do that. Okay, so I'll give you some hints to this, but you will have to guess the song, and this one's a bitch of a song to guess. Okay, the hint is it was written by Carole King, and I forget what was his name, her singing partner, writing partner, Geffen.
Oh yeah.
I can't. David
Gary.
Yeah. So I can't believe it. I should remember the guy's name. For some reason, none of us remember him. Okay, so it was written by the two of them.
Okay.
For a TV show, for a band on a TV show.
All right, I'm on the case.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, man. The Monkees. Pleasant Valley Sunday.
There you go. Oh, my God. I knew you were going to get it. I love this.
Man.
If it weren't for David, Ed would be like, I don't know.
No,
I figured Ed had it, but I wanted to get it before Ed yelled it out and typed it down on the box.
No, I had nothing on that.
Well, because Ed, see, you specialize in playing along to anything. Like you're a sideman, so it's like doesn't matter what the song is. I don't have to know the name of it.
I don't have to know the name. I don't have name memory in my head, like for people or for songs.
Yeah, I got that problem. Yeah,
beautiful.
But that's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Say it again. What was that? What was the TV show that was from?
Pleasant Valley Sunday. It's actually the lyrics are actually all about basically like the hypocrisy of the suburbs and like how everyone looks like they're happy when they're not and they're all rich and it's a great song. It's a cool song. The Monkees did it at about 5 times the tempo that I did it.
Right.
As you know, I like to mangle every song. I never get copyright strikes.
By Will Baird.
Ed, did you hear Will? He never gets hit with copyright.
Yeah, I never got.
I hear you.
I played for 40 minutes last week on Facebook and YouTube, and I got 2 copyright strikes from folks who don't care.
Right. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you brought that up.
What?
I'm glad Ed reposted, put it out there, out in the streets. Your show, man.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank you. Thanks for doing that.
Oh, my video, The Silent Night.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Both. You, Ed.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
Okay. The first one I'm talking about is Will's show.
Oh, Will. Oh, yeah.
Will's show that you put out, and then your video, Ed. Dude.
I missed that. Oh, I got to go back and look.
Oh, my God. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So listen to this. So we did the song. This is Sarah Chesler and I did the song in 2012. So a long time ago, 11 years ago. Yeah. And we did the song. She had a studio at her house, and I had my studio at my house. But I went to her house. I said, "You want to do a Christmas song?" She goes, "I'm super busy this week. I don't really have time, but come over and we'll spend 15 minutes. And if we can get something down, we got it, right?" So she sat down at the piano. We agreed we were going to do Silent Night. She sits down at the piano, and I took a Tascam stereo recorder. One mic pointed at the piano and one mic pointed at her mouth. And she sat down at the piano and did her part in one take. Right?
Wow.
She sang a verse in English, an intro, verse in English. I did an organ solo, and then she does a verse in Swedish of Silent Night, and then an outro. And we laid the track down in about 5 minutes. She's like, "Sorry, I don't have more time. And it probably won't come out well, but and I was like, we're like, okay, we know how busy we are." And I went back to the studio and I put the track on and I did it in one take. So
wow.
He did it in one take and I did it in one take. Then about 10 years later, a couple of years ago, we made this music video where we lip synced the song and we made it look like right. So this year, Pete Rondom, a friend of mine, was asking me, "Hey, whatever happened to that Silent Night song?" Whatever. I was looking, and I searched on Facebook, Silent Night, Sarah Chesler, Ed Train, and the video popped up. And I swear to God, I didn't remember making the video. What? I was like, I thought this was just a song. What's this video? And I wrote to Sarah. And I said, "Did we make a video to the song?" And she's like, "I don't think so. I don't remember making any video." We did it during the pandemic where she recorded her parts at her house and I recorded my parts at my house and I edited it, but I don't even remember doing it.
Man, you did. What a hell of a job. I'm telling you, man. Dude.
Thank you.
Now I want to like duck out of the show and go hunt it down on my timeline and come back.
Will, you got to check it out, Will. You know what I'm saying? It's man. Ed, hey, you're the man.
Yep, you are the man. Although I'm worried about that you're going to get flagged for cat porn. That there were like 2 weeks ago, the 2 cats lying on their sides, like facing one another, like cleaning each other, and it was like. Yeah. Something's weird about this.
Oh, Will, it was cute.
It was very cute.
It was.
But then I don't know. Maybe I've been living alone too long or something. I don't know. But just I thought this is like Cat Hub or like Cat Porn or something. I don't know.
I would say some things but we're on Jam TV.
It's a
Being
family
from
show.
California.
God damn it.
The management of Jam TV cannot condone what David Robinson is going on in his
Exactly.
mind.
Well, Will gets me started. Will starts going, and I start thinking, I'm going, oh man, are we going to go there?
I will,
I'm not going to do it.
I will lead you down the gutter. Just follow me. I've done it before and I'll do it again. That's why you had to ask me back.
Will, I know. But no, it's cute. It's cute. I enjoy all the pictures that, Ed puts out.
I love the stuff that you put out.
That's cool. That's cool,
Yeah.
man.
It is really, it's always fun. It's always fun to see them. And for some reason, YouTube, well, not for some reasons, because they're tracking me. YouTube knows that I like your stuff because after I watch one of my videos, one of yours pops up.
Okay.
So they're like, okay, we know he likes him, but it happens every time, every time. So.
I got into doing, I have never been one for the commercialization of Christmas. I know it's become a commercial holiday with gifts and everything. And so my whole thing, like, I am not buying somebody back in the day a tie or socks or a sweater, right? I'm not doing it. And I'm going to do something personal for that person. If I see something that reminds me of them or whatever, then I'll get them a gift. But what I've done for years is I've made, like, total narcissist. Always made a cassette or a CD that I gave away of the music that I did over the year and whatever, like, here, have my CD. They're like, garbage can, But I would always do that, right? And then the internet age hit, and nobody wants a tape or a CD. So I started doing Christmas parody songs, and I did Christmas collaborations with a bunch of people. Sarah with Penny Moss. I did The Grinch Stole Christmas. She's a Broadway performer. I did a bunch of songs with her, and I did a lot of music video parodies of Christmas songs that I did. And then I got into doing videos, and I don't have them to play right now. Maybe I'll play them next week. Videos like Santa spending Christmas in the Shark Tank. Did you guys see that one?
Santa spending Christmas in the dark?
In the Shark Tank.
No, Shark Tank.
In the Shark Tank.
I think I remember.
So the idea was that in some crazy way, I don't know how it happened, the Maritime Center Aquarium in Norwalk made me their filmmaker in residence.
Oh, cool.
And so I said to them, do you mind if I make something funny? And they're like, sounds good. We need something to send out for Christmas to all of our donors and all of our members or whatever, like 10,000 people. I was like, okay. So I came up with an idea about a crazy guy who plays the accordion, who got an ugly sweater from Santa when he asked for something else. So he invites Santa to his house where he has a full-size Shark Tank, and he kidnaps Santa and puts him in the Shark Tank for Christmas so he can't deliver the presents around the world because he's kind of a nut, right?
So all the children,
So, and then I wrote this Christmas song about Santa spending Christmas in the Shark Tank, right? And to shoot this, we got the shark trainer at the Maritime Center to wear a Santa suit with scuba gear and go diving in the Shark Tank at the Maritime Center.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And we filmed the guy in the Shark Tank for the video. So I'll play that next week.
Do it.
You should definitely. Yes. That would be a great video to see. Yeah.
Then the next year, I had to do a sequel to that. And so I did a thing where Santa gets his revenge on the guy, right? It's
on the shark guy. The thought of Santa, like what kind of revenge Santa would do, be like throwing presents at him or like, I don't know, flying over.
Yeah, no, believe me, there's a whole video, and I'll probably show it next week on the show. What's Thursday next week? It's not Christmas yet, right?
No, where are we?
We're Thursday now. Says 14th, so the 20th or 21st.
Yeah, so we're still
the 21st.
And I graduated college.
So let me ask you. So we are doing Jam TV the 21st and the 28th after Christmas, or
why
we
not?
don't know. Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
We'll think of something special for the show.
Yes, do so.
I'm sure we get a lot of people on the show.
The shows are it's very deceiving because as you have said in the past, you see a certain number of eyeballs when you show the show, and then they basically triple over the course of like a week or so. There's like a tripling
more than that.
factor.
I mean, like we might get, a 10 or a dozen people watching live, and they popping in and out during the show, and not everybody has all the time to sit and watch it. But we got a lot of views on YouTube and on Facebook and on our page. People check in during the week and they scroll through. They're like, all right, I'm going to listen to that Will Baird song, but I'm not listening to that Bill Nolan, like this week, or vice versa. Or, they switch through. So
it'd be fun to see like I don't know, a synopsis of the show, like it, Ed insults Will about his tie, at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, David
we'll come
says
out with a graphic novel every week, a graphic novel of scenes from the show with illustration.
Oh, great. It'd be like, we'd all become like, aha. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. No, I'm sure we can get the AI to do that. I saw Google came out. Did either of you guys see the AI that Google came out with this week?
Wait a minute. Please refresh my memory, because I usually watch all that shit, Ed. Tell me, Ed.
Google this week came out with an AI that has vision and hearing. And so, in other words, like ChatGPT, you could text with it. You say, give me a list of the top 10 joke song names for Led Zeppelin songs about mermaids. And it comes up with 10, list of 10, whatever. It does whatever you ask it to do.
Like instantly.
The Google AI has vision. So you could put your camera on, and the demo that I saw, it has vision and hearing. So you could put it on Jam TV and you could address it and say, what's this? And it'll say, oh, well, that's an iPhone XR. You could say, okay, let's, the example that I saw, they put out a map of the world. And that camera was from top down on the map.
Okay.
And the guy said, as soon as he put the map down, the AI said, oh, that's a map of the world. The guy said, make a game that we can play using this map. And the AI said, great. How about a game called Guess the Country? And the guy said, use emojis. And the AI put emojis on the screen, like a kangaroo and a koala.
Wow.
And the guy took his finger and pointed, without saying a word, pointed to Australia. And the AI went, absolutely right, Australia.
Wow.
It's listening and it sees. And that's going to be the next step in AI, where you can literally have AI interacting with you on anything, like the show or whatever it is. It's going to change everything.
I feel like with AI, I feel like I'm like Henry Ford with a Model T. I just feel like I don't know what's coming, but I know something's big,
You know what? It came out more or less a year ago. The thing that they've been working on, ChatGPT, came out a year ago. And we went through all the pictures and all the different AI systems, and now it's going to take off over the next year.
Well, time to put your money on, I don't know, fill in the blank. Some company that's doing AI. We don't know.
And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, where you could say to an AI, let's collaborate on something, and it could listen to your music and add parts to it live.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be very cool. Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people are like, that's awful. It's terrible. The machine. It's like, you know what? They made drum machines back in the 80s, and everybody reinvented music out of a drum machine.
Yes, they did. And us drummers had to compete, and we still compete.
I used to say to drummers, I used to tell all my drummer friends, I'm like, you're done. I bought a drum machine. I don't need you anymore.
We had to play extra harder. You know what I mean? Meaning, to do what that machine does.
But that machine does not lay down a groove that's got like a heart. It does not,
Absolutely will. I know.
Steely Dan from I think it was Asia. The album Asia.
Yes.
they invented their own drum machine. They did the whole record without a drummer.
Wow. That was a long time ago, too. That was a very long time ago. Wow.
Yeah, they invented their own drum machine because the drummers they worked with were clearly, as Bill Nolan says, the drummers they worked with were clearly not tight enough. You know, Steve Gadd and Keith Carlock, and like they clearly aren't good enough for Steely Dan.
I figured it was just that the drummers like spontaneously, like Spinal Tap, they spontaneously exploded, or they were disappeared or electrocuted, or they kept like
Spinal Tap.
Yeah, Spinal Tap. Yeah, they would like, well, we're on our fourth drummer now. If something happened to the third.
And they would cut to the drummer playing the drums and he'd catch fire.
Exactly. Or like, just a puff of smoke. It's like, David, don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
This is Bust on Drummer Jam TV. Where's the bass players when you need them?
But I'll tell you, I never appreciated a rhythm section more than when I first put earplugs in at a really loud show in Boston. And when you put in earplugs, the foam kind that you roll up, it gets rid of all the high end and all you hear is the low end. And suddenly you like really appreciate the bass and the drummer in a completely different way, because you're hearing them really loud and everyone else is, And if they're bad, then you really notice that too.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, Will Bear, do another song for us.
Sure. Okay. All right. This will be. I think I've done this before, but I don't think that David was with us. So we'll see whether he'll know what it is. You guys both will.
All right.
Everyone does. I'm not fooling anyone. No one but myself.
Now,
Myself and my.
Ed, now he's putting the pressure on us, right?
That's right.
Look, no pressure. Look.
I'm not going to get it, but I'm ready.
Just remember that if you can't guess this Santa Claus, you'll be letting down all the children.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Shit, Will. I can't believe you just did that. All right.
Phenomenal.
Dolly Parton,
Yeah.
Jolene.
Yeah, baby, you got it.
All right. I don't think you're right, David Robinson.
Oh.
I say it's the theme to the Rockford Files.
Oh,
Oh my God, you caught me.
I made you think.
yes. Yeah, because I'm thinking, yeah, I know. Oh, wait a minute. We could put that together.
Actually, you know what's worse? There's another song. I can't think of what it is right now. There's another song called Jolene. And it's by somebody, it's like by Elvis Costello or something. It's by somebody completely different. And it was on a set list once at a gig. And they're like, all right, we're doing Jolene. I'm like, all right. And the band started playing it. I'm like, that's not Jolene.
Right?
Two different guys go.
Exactly.
I got to look up who did that. But do you know what I'm talking about? There's
Ed, I remember you bringing this up before. You brought this up before, and I'm going, shit, okay.
So I got Dolly Parton. And you know what? You guys know the band Cake?
Cake?
They're a great band called Cake. And they do Jolene, right? And Miley Cyrus does it. Miley Cyrus is setting herself up to be the new Dolly Parton.
Remember, Ed, that's her roots.
That's
Help me, guys.
That's where she came from. She came from country. Her dad.
What am I trying to say? Godmother. Dolly's her godmother. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I get the sense that they got together and they said, I'm getting older. I'm not going to be here forever. You're going to be the new Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, but okay. Now I want to say all sorts of inappropriate stuff.
She does a good job singing it.
She does.
Yep.
She does it like
I've heard her
lightning speed.
They're coaching her so that it can continue, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's very strange to see, these young female performers go through these phases, where they're like, first they're like a little Disney kid, which immediately means that the odds are 50-50 they're going to go off the rails,
Right.
And then they like go off the rails and do like really bizarre stuff and invent twerking, right? Now, how would you like to be on Wikipedia as being the inventor of that? And then
you know what? She had to do that. She was the star of a Disney kids show.
Right.
And she had to say to the world, I am not that kid anymore.
Yeah.
I am now a young woman, and here I am. And she had to do it with a shock, and she did it.
Yeah. Well, that is true. That explains why she's come back, like, to be a little bit more appropriate and show a little bit of intelligence, and maybe more than a little bit. I don't know. I don't follow her,
but you know who used to do that? Madonna used to do that. Like one year she was one thing, and the next year she'd come out and she was like a totally different thing. And then the next year she's an S&M queen, and the next year she's a schoolgirl, and the next year it's like, what? Like images. They can, people have a short memory span, and you can change your image and be somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. That is the wonder of the music industry.
Right.
Not only can you, but you have to.
You talk about people that replaced other people, right? So you got obviously you can't replace somebody, but Susan Tedeschi came along as Bonnie Raitt was kind of winding down. Mm-hmm. And Bonnie Raitt is amazing. But all of a sudden there's a young 20-something-year-old girl doing the Bonnie Raitt thing. Mm-hmm. The same style, the same kind of voice, the same kind of image, and it brings that music to a new audience. Mm-hmm. And
that's true.
Like even Bruno Mars was kind of maybe replacing, like maybe he's emerged between Prince and Michael Jackson.
I was actually thinking exactly the same two names. That's weird.
Right.
Yeah, Prince and Michael Jackson. Right. When you were saying he's sort of emerged between. I mean, he sort of is. I mean, in a different kind of a different. He's a little more mainstream. I think of him as being like a mainstream version of the two. Like his dancing's very hip. It's very cool, but it's not like Michael Jackson was like, what the hell, Thriller and stuff like that, and like the Moonwalk and all this stuff. But Bruno Mars, you watch his videos and they're like very watchable, and without having to have a bunch of people dressed up like zombies.
Right.
You gotta have a way of if you're a record company exec, you're thinking, how do I not? My whole catalog is these amazing, giant musicians, and young people are like, yeah, but that's my grandma. Like, I'm not listening to Madonna. It's my grandma now. I'm not listening.
Right.
Or I need a young person who's going to play that I can identify with. And so they go, we're not losing the catalog. We're going to bring in a new person. The young people are going to rally around them, and then they're going to, as they grow older, they'll be like, oh, listen to that record, and they can revive it all again.
Right.
Can you imagine that pressure being I don't know if they even call them A&R people now, but being an A&R rep or, Ahmed Erdogan, whatever the hell, I can't even remember his name. I met him. I should be like proud of it, but I don't remember his name. But having that pressure of like, you got to come up with the next big band, and you can maybe like, you can retain 3, but one of them's got to be awesome or else you're out, and it's like the guys in Monty Python. Ah!
Yes.
It's like, what is the way to the Spinach Sparrow? What is the next hit band? Aha! Ah!
But you know what? Like, I watched the other night. I watched White Christmas with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, right?
Sure.
And every once in a while, I got to watch that movie. And that's the movie. White Christmas. The song was written for the movie by yeah, who wrote the music for that? Famous
Irving Berlin?
Irving Berlin wrote the music for that, right? As Sherry would say, that's like a Jewish man writing Christmas music, like the best Christmas music ever. And so early, so White Christmas. And then I was out doing some shopping today, and there's White Christmas playing. This is no accident. There are big forces at play that make all of this happen. And all the rest of the music business is the same way. They serve it to you on a silver platter. They're like, here's the thing you're going to listen to next for the next 20 years, 30 years.
Here's what you'll love. When I worked at WBCN in Boston, that was what the place was all about. We find the next star and introduce it to the world.
Right.
And, I, in the meantime, was like answering the phone in the basement for like the assistant, jerk of whatever, so I didn't find anything other than maybe a couple of old rats.
Right.
WBCN, Boston.
Good stuff. So do one more song. I'm going to play a video. We're going to do a short Jam TV tonight.
Yes.
And but I'd like to hear one more song from you, Will Bear, please. Thank you for holding down the musical side
Exactly.
of the show.
Yes, Will. Thank you, Will.
And flattered to do it. Thank you for asking me. It's always it's nice to have it the world to myself. It's also nice to have a lot of other artists on the show. It's always great when they start popping up and you're like, oh my God, there's so and so. There's so and so.
Everybody's out Christmas shopping this week.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I was looking for the most popular U2 song, and I thought it was going to be like The Unforgettable Fire or, Gloria or one of those. And instead it was this one, like by far. And I thought, I wonder if that says something about like what people, what's going on inside people's heads. So.
Yeah, man.
That's really good.
That's a beautiful tune. Love it.
Isn't it? Yeah,
Yes,
it really
it is. It's beautiful.
It was,
I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Yeah. It's like, wow, I guess everybody's feeling that way, as
Yep.
opposed to like Gloria and Unforgettable Fires. Like, what are those, man? Are those, I don't know what they mean to me, but that means something to me, I just thought that was very cool.
Beautiful.
It jumped right out.
Beautiful, Will. Yes.
Really cool. Really good.
Thank you for letting me headline tonight. I'm grateful.
That's great. Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm going to play one more video.
Do it, Ed. Do it. Thank you, Ed.
Go for it, baby.
I'm going to end the show now. I'm going to play this video on the way out. Great to see you guys, Jam TV. Thank goodness we are out of the 160s. Next week is show 170 for Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I have a feeling it's going to be a rip-roaring show next week.
Yes.
All right, you guys. See you next time.
All right. Love you guys.
Sugarfoot called me last night. Said this girl called him. Said, can I come over? He said, yeah. So she called him on the telephone. Said, hello, baby, how you doing? Can I come over singing tonight? I promise that you'll be feeling right as you give me love. Hey, I'm the Sugarfoot. She come on over knocking at my door. I went downstairs and let her in. Straight up to my bedroom we going. Just doing things I'll never know. Ever give me love. Hey, I'm Sugarfoot. Brought me down straight to my knees. Just doing things I've never seen. Got me crying just like a baby. Told my baby you're just a freak. Hey, just give me love. Hey, oh, Sugarfoot. Hey, where my horns at? You with me? Yeah. You with me? Yeah. You ready? Yeah. I said, no, baby, give it your loving. I need it. I'm squeezing, I'm touching, I'm rubbing. I told you, come on out here, baby. You gotta give me my sugar. Wow, she give me love. Hey. Got me feeling so dang good. Laid up in the middle of the night. My baby don't let me get no rest. Brought me down straight to my knees. Oh, give me love. Hey. Oh, Sugarfoot.